Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Anatomy and Physiology. In today's lesson, we'll explore the mouth and the oral cavity, starting point of the digestive process. By the end of this video, you'll understand how the structures of the mouth, such as the teeth, tongue, and palate, work together with the saliva to begin the process of digestion, transforming food into a soft, swallowable mass called the bolus. The oral cavity or mouth is the first region of the digestive tract. It serves multiple roles: receiving food, tasting, chewing, mixing with saliva, and beginning digestion. It also plays a role in speech and respiration. The oral cavity is made up of the lips and cheeks, which form the outer boundaries, the palate forming the roof, the tongue forming the floor, and the teeth, responsible for breaking food into smaller pieces. Now let's talk about the teeth, the primary tools for mechanical digestion. Humans have two sets of teeth: the deciduous teeth, also known as milk teeth, which are 20 in total and appearing in childhood, and the permanent teeth, 32 in total, replacing the milk teeth as we grow. Teeth are arranged in two dental arches: the upper or maxillary arch and the lower or mandibular arch. Each arch includes incisors for cutting, canines for tearing, premolars and molars for grinding. Together, they break down food mechanically, increasing the surface area for enzymes to act on. Next is the tongue, a muscular organ covered with mucous membrane and taste buds. Functions of the tongue include manipulating food during chewing, mixing food with saliva, forming the bolus, which is a soft, moist mass ready for swallowing, taste perception through taste buds located on the papilla, and speech articulation. The taste buds detect five primary tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. The palate forms the roof of the mouth and separates the oral cavity from the nasal cavity. It has two parts: the hard palate, also known as the anterior portion, made of bone, providing a rigid surface for the tongue to press food against, and the soft palate in the posterior region, made of muscle, which moves to close off nasal passage during swallowing, preventing food from entering the nasal cavity. The salivary glands are accessory organs that open into the mouth. There are three pairs: the parotid glands located near the ears, submandibular glands located beneath the jaw, and the sublingual glands which are found under the tongue. They secrete saliva, which contains water that moistens food, mucus that lubricates food, salivary amylase, which begins the digestion of starch, lysozyme, which kills bacteria, and bicarbonate ions, which help to maintain pH. The functions of saliva include to moisten and soften food, begin chemical digestion of starch, aid in taste sensation, and cleanse the mouth and protect the teeth. When food is chewed and mixes with saliva, it becomes soft and slippery. The tongue then shapes it into a bolus, which is pushed towards the pharynx to begin swallowing, a process known as deglutition. This marks the end of the oral phase of digestion. So let's quickly recap. The oral cavity is the entry point of the digestive system. The teeth perform mechanical digestion. The tongue helps in mixing, tasting, and swallowing. The palate separates the oral and nasal cavities. Saliva begins chemical digestion, and together They prepare food for its journey through the pharynx and esophagus. That's it for episode 2, mouth and oral cavity, the beginning of digestion. In the next episode, we will move further down the digestive tract to discuss the pharynx and the esophagus, how food passes safely into the mouth. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to ANP for Health for more easy to understand nursing anatomy and physiology lessons. See you in the next episode.